If you have worked in any organization, you might have heard the term process approach. For me, it was hard to get the meaning of this term until one of my old friends helped me to understand the difference between the process approach and the traditional functional approach. Now, my friend is a very famous personality from Italy. You might also know him. Let's assume that Super Mario is an organization, and this organization takes input from the customer, who is playing the game, and helps the customer to rescue the princess by moving Mario around different levels. So, if the customer wants Mario to jump, let's see how this organization will work in a functional or departmental approach. Let's press the button A. First, there will be a department sales and marketing that will transfer the information to production planning department that the customer has pressed button A. Then, production planning department will further communicate the customer requirement of button A to production department and then ask them to make Mario jump. Now the production department that manages everything on the screen will ask for a clearance from quality department. Quality department will confirm a few things like, is Mario alive? For you cannot make a dead Mario jump, right? Then if Mario is on the floor, since you cannot jump again if you're already in the air, and so on. Finally, production will make Mario jump and then informs the stores department that Mario has hit a coin break. So now stores department has to increase the inventory of coins and report back to production. Wow, and all this happens in just a moment. So imagine how fast these functions are actually working, and there should be no doubt on their individual capabilities. But there is one problem. These individual functions or departments also have other routine or parallel activities to attend. And as a limitation of functional approach, only few activities can be processed at a time, and remaining activities have to wait. Can you see the problem now? In a functional approach, the delay is not in the departments, it is between the departments. I know we can try increasing the strength of the departments, which is equivalent to increasing the hardware capacity for these games, but this means high cost, and thus not feasible beyond a certain limit. So clearly, no matter how efficient my departments are, with functional approach, there will always be lag in Super Mario organization. Secondly, if anything goes wrong, the organization will have a hard time to find out where the problem is, because every department is perfect in their working. So the blame game starts, and the real sufferer will be the customer, our player, who is still waiting for Mario to jump. Thank God, video games have moved from this functional approach to process approach. So, what is process approach? Fundamentally, a process approach means an organization manages their business as a system of processes, not departments or people or products. But in simple words, it means that an organization will work from customer point of view, and the customer doesn't care if the organization has super efficient departments. He just wants Mario to jump. So, we have to shift our focus from the work of individual departments to the process of jumping. That means we dissolve the boundaries of the department and make some person, only one person, accountable from start to finish. This person is called process owner. His team members can have expertise in different fields as per the need, but all of them work for one purpose, to make Mario jump. Similarly, we can manage our business in terms of processes, like the process for demand versus supply management, process for design and development for new product, process for supplier selection and monitoring, process for internal audit, for training, for calibration, for rework, for managing customer properties, and so on. And a process owner for new product development can have in his team a product designer, a process designer, a project coordinator, a person for child parts development, machine development, so that he is not dependent on any other function or department for the completion of his job. Just keep in mind that one person can become owner of many processes, but the responsibility of any one process cannot be assigned to multiple persons. If you are a manufacturing engineer, then simply try to see functional approach as batch type production, where one activity is moving from one department to another department, and each department will have its own WIP, that is waiting time. And now, visualize the process approach as single piece flow line, where all the required resources to perform the activities are present at one place, and there is almost no waiting time. Does that make any sense now? One more point. Most of us are already IATF or VDS certified for being process-based organization, but under the hood, we keep on working as a function-based organization. For example, we plan our internal audits based on the departments instead of the processes. And also, the project manager job in our organization is to coordinate with different departments. So if you can understand now what's wrong here, then I believe my purpose of explaining the difference between the functional and the process approach is achieved. In case you still have any doubt, you can ask me in the comments below. Have a nice day.